John O'Brien with Grand Prairie Outdoors at the Seed Extreme Watertown Research and Educational Blocks. We got about 48 different blocks that we'll have in the ground here by the end of the spring. And here's how we do it. So we have measured down for each block. They're 20 by 70 feet. And I'm using some straight potash as bulk. I got the seed measured down, and this is one of the mixes we're doing. This is in one of the chicories. And we'll add the seed to the bulk, the straight potash. I'm dumping it in a tub and just making sure it's stirred really well. And then I'm just using a bag seeder. So some people will say, why aren't you using a no-till drill? Why aren't you using some other precision equipment? These blocks are only 20 foot by 70 feet long. It takes half a day just to get all these calibrated because so many of these different seeds are different planting rates per acre. So basically then I'm just dumping the seed into the bag seeder, and then that way when I go across each of these blocks, I'm usually making 4 passes down and back, so we got really even distribution. I've been bag seeding for so many years that I have a pretty good pace and a pretty good idea based on how fast I crank and the spread patterns. Generally, with these blocks being about 20 feet wide, my spread pattern is covering throughout that whole block. Yeah, there might be a little bit of extra spill on the side, but again, we're mowing and killing weeds off between the rows. But basically, I'm spreading right around that 20 foot wide, as people have seen over the past when they've come here and toured this. So basically, we have a bunch of other mixes that we're going to be planting today, and that's kind of how we do it. So basically, and we're going to have us follow me over here. And so I'm basically using a plot master, and I got my Can-Am and I'm pulling it. I'm barely tickling the ground with the disc, just basically to fluff the soil a little bit. Got the roller. So again, on these small seeds like the chicories, the clovers, we're just barely tickling the ground and rolling it in. We're planting sorghum, soybeans, the warm season annuals. I'm putting that disc down deeper. I'm usually running over it once, broadcasting the seed, coming back again, and disc seeding is what I call it. That seed needs to be about 1 inch deep on the soybeans and the grain sorghums and the screenings and that. So we're disking it in, and then again the roller is also rolling it in. So that's basically what we're doing. That's how I do it. John O'Brien out here at my Watertown Seed Extreme Research and Educational Blocks.